Okay, we got a broken lure earlier today. This guy. And he's a cheapie. But, waste not, want not. Look at that. Bent that hook all over the place. All 3 tines bent. And this one just snapped right off. It must have been really cheap crap. A far more hefty snipper here. That did the job. I wonder why that wouldn't spin. It seems to spin okay now. Boy, it's ugly. And that catfish really chewed that hook up. Not only did he bend the tines and break pieces off, but he chewed the red off of it. But that was the cheap factory one. And here, I have some fancy name brand on sale ones. And we will try putting one of those on there. There's a helpful tip for you if you need to pick up little stuff. Lick your old fat finger and poke it in there, and they'll stick to it. So, since I can't put a hook on there, because it's closed loop, I will use my made in China split ring pliers. Put a split ring on there. See what I did there? Put the split ring on the loopy metal end, which you can't see because all them stupid feathery junk. But anyway, we take our hook, slip it on there too, so that as I rotate the split ring around until it goes through both. Then you have the ring that attaches the hook to the lure. I say it, catfish sure went for it thing. I don't know if it was the red or if it was the blue, the white fluff. Don't know. Well, there we go. The $2 lure lives to ride again. And we will throw it in the little box. And this one is a related one with an equally weak looking hook on it. It's got a very blobby looking hook. Very blobby looking hook. I don't remember what brand these. The Eagle Claw, I think. The cheapy hooks, unlike the one I just put on there that has a nice rounded hook to it, the cheapies have this very distinct jag to them and then a tight bend on the corner. I don't know what the difference is, why you would do that. I don't know. These Japanese word ones, they're a fatter looking wire. So rather than have this one get chomped and ate like that one did, I'm just going to cut the hook off of it and we'll put a new one on it right now. But you can hear it rain. Now, that's a considerably larger hook though. So let me look and see. I have other trebles. Maybe I can find something that's not red, but closer in size. I got that. That is very close in size. But honestly, they're kind of cheap. That one looks a little less bent, but I got these. Those look a good bit stronger. That's practically the same size. All right, heck with it. We'll just put the red one on there. It may be a big fat one, but I don't care. We'll put it on there anyway. And licking your finger doesn't always work. If you get a chance to slobber on it and then put some good pressure down, it should do the trick. Get our little ring. And she's through. This one was another little cheapo Meijer $2 one. You know, you tend to think of these like a tool. It's a tool for catching fish. And I was once told, when you're buying tools, don't buy the most expensive thing. Buy the cheapest stuff. Buy the cheapest stuff, and if it breaks, you go and buy go buy a socket set and you break that ratchet, you break a socket, then you spend the big money and get a high quality, heavy duty replacement that will not break. I've bought some fancy stuff. I've bought some cheap stuff. And 9 times out of 10, the cheap stuff does the job just fine. Just junk out of the way. Alright, well, there's one taken care of and a little bit of preventive maintenance on another one. I like this one. I have to say, this one got me some good hits. That is a spindly little hook though. Look, and you can see it's already got a bent tine on it. What the heck, since we're at it. It was so small, things were biting it and nearly swallowing it. Boy, that sounded pretty redneck, didn't it? They swallowed it. Put that inside a pop can so that it's safely hidden away. We'll put another red one on there. Well, I should have thought to look if I have another split ring before I cut that sucker off. But I do. There she is. See, it stuck right on my finger. Oops. Apologize if I just moved the camera. It made somebody hurl. I touched my little tripod mount and I didn't mean to. But you'll just have to deal with it. But yeah, see, I just lift off that ring and slip her through one. And then very carefully, well, without getting it all the way on there, the wire keeps it open, and there you go. Bend that hook onto there. See, now I've got both wires on that one split ring. And then just turn the ring, let it go, come around, turn the ring a little more, let it go and come around, turn the ring a little more, and the ring is on there. And it's on the lure and the hook at the same time. And that baby is ready for rocking and rolling. And I know that sucker spun. It spins well. It gets in the water and it spins pretty well. There we go, there we go. And it helps that it has a long, clean shank there. Look at all that movement it's got. Nothing is impinging on it up there at the top. And that'll give it some flash, and that red apparently is something attractive that, I don't know, they freaking bite on for some reason. Beats me. Bloodlust. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm gonna finish my pop and go to bed. Put this back in the tackle box. I have no good close-ups of what we're doing here. So we're going to do a quick little reshoot here and an add one with my fancy little magnifier here. Basically, when the lure is made, there's a wire that runs through the body, loops through the hook, and goes back up through the body. So it can't be replaced. But we take a split ring and my fancy little split ring pliers, which, when you clamp down on it, separate the rings, just like on a key ring. And you just slip it around the wire, slip it around the hook, crank it around a couple times, and then the ring joins the two. And yes, you know, normally the hook would be on this wire instead, but that extra, 2-3 millimeters isn't going to make much difference. For the record, these are size 2 split rings that I used on all 3 lures. Just wanted to give you guys a little more info and a little better view of what was happening there. Till next time, you all have a good night.